Mic test. Hello. Ayun, ano ba? Yun. 5 minutes. Live natin. Hello. Hello, hello. 40 minutes na tayo nag-stream. Hello everyone! Narinig niyo? Ayan. So, eto, kami yung Creative Street and we're here to teach you how to paint using a coffee. So, September is also coffee month. So, we celebrate the goodness of coffee every September 29. And here we are now in Eastwood. So, yan, stay tuned for the program proper. Yep. So, may sasabi, ito pala si Jansen, our Creative Street President, and Gilbert, our Treasurer. So, baka may sasabihin si Jansen.
Hello, please tune in. Magtuturo kami ng coffee painting workshop. So magiging main teacher natin is si Ate Jeannie na kaninang opening sa atin. So right now, prepare ni Ate Jeannie yung ating mga materials para sa ating gagawin na coffee painting workshop. So mag-start tayo actually now, 10 a.m. So, ready ka na, Ate Jeannie and Kuya Gibo? Okay, teka. Yan natin yung front cam. Ayan.
muna. Papaano ko lang yung materials.
Gaganito ko.
Okay. Yan. Hello. I am Jeannie and I am here again to teach you about on how to do a coffee painting. So, etong mga to ay sample ng coffee painting. So, nakita niyo din kanina yung mga coffee painting made by our Creative Street volunteers. So, yung mga magagandang nakita niyong painting is from Harold de la Peña, one of our Creative Street teachers and volunteers. So, ito yung mga sample naman na gawa namin here. So, a portrait and a landscape using just a copy. So, any copy, any type of instant copy can be used here. So, mas maganda if yung puro lang or wala, hindi siya 3-in-1 kasi baka lang gawin yung coffee nyo, okay? So, if you have questions, you can comment down below before we finally start. And sasagutin siya ni Kuya Gibo. Ayan si Kuya Gibo. Ayan, so guys, ano lang, practice social distancing lang muna tayo. Yan, so, meron ba kayong request or something sa pagpe-paint natin mamaya? And shout out pala kay Sister Candy and sa Laura Viconian Kids because this online workshop would not be possible if they without them kasi sila yung main priority and sila yung main tawag na yung pagbibigyan natin ng advocacy na to for this month since sila din yung isa sa adopted community ng Creative Street. So by the way, Creative Street is a group of young artists and youth volunteers na nag-i-aim na magturo ng mga art lessons and painting lessons sa mga kids, lalo na yung mga nasa urban poor kid. Kasi we believe na everyone has a talent and every kid needs to be explored dun sa creativity nila and imagination nila. So, yan. We are Creative Street and na 2 years na namin ginagawa yung advocacy nito since May 18 sa Luneta, doon sa Japanese garden. So, yun. Diba tayo nag-start? So, we will start introducing the materials that we need. So, we need, syempre, coffee. So, any coffee grounds, yung instant lang, para madali siyang matunaw. And then, water. And then, paintbrush or any makeshift paintbrush. Tapos, mga lalagyan para dun sa coffee mixture natin. And then, lalagyan pa para dun sa paghugasan ng brushes natin. Pwede din kayo gumamit ng palette for this one. Okay? So, paano ba? Yan. Okay, so let's start. Let's start in preparing the coffee first. So, we have two cups here, as you can see. So, yung isang cup, lalagyan natin siya nung isang buong ganito sa shade ng coffee and the other one. But, magdi-differ sila ng color, depende sa dami ng tubig na ilalagay natin. So, paano ba? Sa gintin. Yep. Dito ba? Ay, shoot. Dapat mo lang. Yeah. So, each cup has an equal amount of coffee inside. Pwede mo pong i-soup in, Kuya Johnson. Yan. Tapos, we will make the dark tint. Tulad na nakikita nyo dito sa part na to, medyo dark siya, by pouring just a small amount of water inside. And then this one, yung medyo pale, ay mas madaming water. So, magkakaroon tayo ng dalawang shades ng coffee natin. So, let's prepare. Kit naman na to. Careful lang. Konti lang. Konti lang siya. Ito medyo madami. Yep. Ay! Sorry. Ma-pour lang si Ate Jimmy nyo. Ayan. So, dapat i-stir nyo siya ng mabuti kasi pag di nyo na siya hinalo na mabuti, magkakaroon kayo ng blot sa paper nyo. You can use any kind of paper pala sa painting natin, but we recommend watercolor paper or multimedia or mixed media paper. issue lang sila ng mabuti. So, yep. Tapos, we also need to prepare clear water para sa hugasan ng brush natin. For the darker side naman, we can drop a small amount of water sa palette natin. Small lang. Yeah. Para doon na tayo kukuha ng water for the dark side. Ay, dark texture. So, prepare lang namin. Okay. Here. Dami. Ilagay ko. So, you can also use pencil para dun sa mga gagawin natin mamayang shapes para meron kayong guide or outline. Pero if you want to directly use brush naman, pwede naman din. Okay? So, for the paper naman, ayun, tulad ng sinabi ko kanina, any kind of paper, pwedeng bond paper, Oslo paper, pero we recommend to use a watercolor paper. So, if you don't have any watercolor paper, it's okay lang. For practice muna tayo. So, okay? So, tatestingin muna natin kung ano yung magiging itsura ng mga ginawa nating tinta. So, we have a dark, medium, and then the lighter color, and then mamaya natin makikita kung gaano ka-dark yung gusto natin gawin. So, it will depend on your mixture. Okay? So, first, using a brush, tingnan muna natin kung gusto niyo na ba yung meron kayo. So, pwede niyo i-comment yung picture na ginagawa niyo habang sinasabayan niyo kami. Okay. So, this one is the darker one. And then, this one is the lighter color. I hope you can see the difference from our camera. So, yan. We have two colors here. So, pwede pa kayo maglagay ng lighter color by adding more water dun sa mixture nyo. So, ito yung pinaka-light na meron kami. Okay. So, make sure na nadidistinguish nyo yung color na ginagamit nyo. So, hindi kayo mag-aalala if meron ba kayong mabubuong picture or wala. So, para lang siyang monochromatic painting. When we say monochromatic painting, we only use one color, pero iba't iba yung lightness and darkness na hinahaluan natin. So, we will try a darker color na. So, here's the darkest color that we have. Okay. Yan. Kita niyo po ba? So, just like a watercolor painting, we can use coffee painting parang watercolor lang. So, we can use different techniques like wet on wet technique, wet on dry technique, and other techniques na pwedeng gamitin sa watercolor. So, pwede siya. So, paano siya pagka may mga tanong na paano kapag gusto mong burahin yung painting mo or paano pag gusto mong burahin yung paint mo na nasa paper na mali pala. So, pwede kang gumamit ng clear water to dilute the painting dun sa paper mo. So, pwede mo siyang mabura ng konti. Pero, hindi mo matatanggal totally yung paper. Matatanggal mo lang yung shape ng pagkakapaint mo, katulad nito. Okay. So, kanina, parang define yung color niya. Ngayon, medyo nagpe-fade na siya. Okay. So, now, okay. pwede nyo i-comment dun sa comment section kung ano na yung nagawa nyo. So, we can also show it on our um, Facebook Live. So, okay pa ba kayo? So, now, we will proceed on making some on the techniques for the copy painting. So, sorry, medyo awkward ako. Ayan. Okay ba kayo? Okay. Ayan.
Babalikan yung mga comment kanina.
Patingin ng comment. Titingnan natin yung comment. So,
Hindi mo babalikan.
okay. Comment.
Galing na na-start na may live din.
So, titingnan muna natin kung ano yung magagaling ko siya. Cute. Nice. Ayan. So, sa mga late, nag-start pa lang naman tayo. Ayan. So, sa mga late, nag-start pa lang naman tayo. So, ayan, we just presented the different shades of copy by using different levels of mixture of water solution with our coffee. So, lahat yan, mayroong equal part ng coffee. So, ulitin lang natin for review. We have coffee here na mas madami yung water kaysa dito. So, we have a lighter color of the coffee and we have a darker color of the coffee here. Okay? So, and then, this is the coffee shades na meron tayo. Ito yung gagamitin natin sa painting natin sa whole session. Yay! Ayan, please comment down your sample so we can also picture it on our page. So if you want to share your copy painting, please send it to Creative Street page with your name and title of the painting so we can post it and feature you on our page. Okay pa ba ako? Sorry, natatanggal yung ano. Ano ba to? Okay. I-clip ka, Gilbert. Hello, ayun, may nag-watch din pala from Cebu. Pwede po bang gawing pre-conditioning sa paper para hindi gumusot kapag nabasa na dahil sa pag-a-apply ng copy paste? Sure, kasi every watercolor paper ay pini-precondition din muna. So, yung mga ibang paper dito na ginagamit namin is pre-condition. So, kapag sinabing pre-condition, babasain nyo muna yung paper nyo with yung whole paper nyo. So, ang ibang ginagawa nila, binabasa nila sa tray, tapos tsaka nila pinapatuyo overnight or overtime or ginagamitan nila ng dryer. Tapos, yung iba naman, pinipaint nila using a wide brush hanggang i-stretch mo yung paper. So, that's preconditioning of paper. So, pwede siya sa copy painting kasi we also use water. So, okay na? Yan. Watching from Cavite. Hello, Rodeline Rivera. And sa mga tao pa dito. Nakakatuwa, ang dami naman. Ayan. Okay, so now we will proceed on some techniques na meron tayo. Okay. So, this copy painting, like I said earlier, pwede natin siyang gamitan na parang watercolor paper. Parang watercolor painting. So now, we will proceed on doing the flat wash. So, ganito lang siya. So, using a wide brush or any kind of brush, you will just paint it like that. Na magpa-flat yung color. So, wala tayong gradient na makikita or wala tayong ibang shade na makikita. So, it's just a flat. So, ganyan. Flat lang siya. Next, we will proceed now on doing, di ba may flat na tayo. Magagawa naman tayo ng parang gradient or two-tone. Ito. So, we will paint using the darker tone of the copy. And then, we will just leave the color by adding water on the other part of the copy. So, like that. Parang, dadalhin mo lang yung water dun sa end ng copy mo. End ng paper. So, we have a gradient here, if you can see. Yan. So, we can also use wet on wet technique. So, pag sinabi mong wet on wet technique, yung paper mo at saka yung coffee mo, pag pinagsama mo yung different shades, habang wet pa sila, magkakaroon sila ng parang ganito. So, we use like that and like this. Merong blot or may texture kayong mapubuo. So, this is a wet on wet technique. Yeah. Good thing about coffee is you can customize your color and in any ways that you want. Some painter do add watercolor para magkaroon sila ng ibang tint. Pero now, we're just using pure coffee. Yeah. So, this is just a pure technique. Yeah. Hello! Hello from Korea, Artist Secret Files. Hello. Ang cute naman. Hello, Bernadette Chua from Bicol. And then, Geraldine Assis from Capiz. Nakakatuwa. Ang dami naman nanonood. And hello ulit from Laura Vicuña. Sister Kenny, hello. Miss na namin yung mga kids dyan sa Laura Vicuña. Yay. And also, we have a group pala, Creative Street PH, where most of you join. So, you can post any artworks dun sa group na yun. So, it's like a community of an artists and volunteers. And we also conduct more volunteer work. So, if you want to join us, feel free to message us so we can register you as a volunteer and a member of Creative Street. So, yeah. Okay na? So, here are some of the painting techniques that we have. The flat, the gradient, and the wet on wet. So, medyo basa pa talaga yung wet on wet natin. So, another technique is wet on dry. So, di ba meron na tayong ginawa kanina na flat color. So, it's totally dried. So, we can now apply the darker color. So, it's called wet on dry. So, we will just use the darker color here to paint something that, anything that we want. So, I will use this for the silhouette of a tree. Yan. Yan. So we have this. Tanan. So, wait lang natin sila matuyo for the final output. So now we will teach you about the shading and the light source of the paint of a painting. Hello Olive from Davao and hello Jessica Alte from Laguna. Thank you for this free workshop. Katawa, tawag doon. We only thought na konti lang yung manonood, but thank you for supporting Creative Street. Ayun, greeting from Albay Nicole. Hello Marie Hebulan. Hala mo, artista. Joke lang. Magtatayo na ba kami ng YouTube channel? Joke lang. Okay lang yun.
Dito ba ang dissolve? Dito ba talaga ang dissolve?
Hindi i-dissolve for, this is a basic copy painting technique. So, yung pag-dissolve natin at paggagawa natin ng copy solution is one of the basics. Pero if you want to advance, pwede mo namang parang ganito yung ginagawa namin. Meron tayong may copy tayo here na hindi pa dissolve. So, if we want different shade, we can just mix it with color. So, yun. We mix it with coffee and small amount of water if you want sobrang dark na shade. Okay? So, okay lang yun. Yep. Hello, Wilkinson Carvajal from Alfonso. Ayan. Okay, next naman is, the shading and the light source in a painting. So, basic or pinaka popular na pag-aaral ng shading and the light source is the ball. So we will draw a circle. I will use this because I don't know. I can create a perfect circle na ngayon. So yan, meron tayong circle. So where is our light source? So pwede tayong gumawa ng light source here, from here, here, or here. So I will choose a light source from here. So sulatan natin na light source. So this is our light source. And then, this is the ball. So, matic, kapag may light source tayo here, meron tayo dapat na shadow here, and meron tayong darker part here, and dito yung light part natin. So, this is like a 3D effect sa mga painting or drawings natin. Ginagamit din yung technique ng pag-aaral ng light source sa mga charcoal painting or any kind of painting or artwork. So, let's start. So, I will first use a light color of our copy solution. So, tatandaan lang natin yung light source natin. Saan ba siya? And the shape of our ball. Remember, our ball is spherical. So, meron tayo pa ang mga part na here na hindi kailangan lagyan talaga ng totally dark or totally light. Pero I will just use this muna. And then I will apply a darker color here on the middle part. So I don't know if you can see it. And then the darkest color that we have. Yan, hello to Bernadette Chua. Nag-a-answer ng module. Huwag niyo kalimutan mag-aral pa rin na. This is, yung copy painting kasi is one of the most relaxing form of art since yung coffee ay nakakatanggal ng stress sa karamihan sa atin. So, its smell makes me relax sometimes. Pero, yun, bawal. Yan. So, syempre, yung spherical natin ay, syempre ko nga, spherical ball ay may iba't ibang side. So, it's usually darker dun sa side na to. Pero, hindi natin dapat kalimutan na dapat darker yung color here. Tapos, meron din tayong shadow. Syempre, pag may light source, meron tayong shadow na opposite ng light source natin. So, we'll just use the medium color for now. And then, use it. Yan. I bet mas magaling pa yung iba sa akin dito. Pero, ayan, we're trying to do some basics here. If meron din pala kayong ma-share about copy painting, you can comment it down below so we can announce it or we can also share it via the live broadcast here on FB. Yan. So, thank you pala kay Steph. Hello, Steph. I love you. Kasi siya yung nagma-manage ng live ng FB broadcast natin. And hello din sa lahat ng creative street people. I know na nanonood kayo. Miss na namin. Ayun. Yung brand ng watercolor paper pala natin is Canson. Yun yung ginagamit ko. So, mura lang siya for, it's like 200 GSM and 70 pesos per 10 pieces. And so, sulit na siya if you want to do some coloring. Canson and Fabriano are the most cheapest watercolor paper na maganda na yung quality. Pero if you want to level up, you can use Canson arches or the Fabriano na medyo mas makapal. So, yun mga yun is 100% cotton. Meron cold press and hot press ng mga paper na yun. Yun. So, ganda tong mga gantong watercolor paper for practice. May I know po kung paano magtimpla ng darker colors? Okay, so babalikan natin yung mga painting kanina. So, we have 3 shades of color na here. So, the darker color is usually mixed with a 2 teaspoon of water. So, magkakaroon tayo ng mas darker color. Then, this one is like 1/4 cup, yung medium color natin. So, pwede nyo naman siyang i-mix ng like this. Meron tayong powder coffee and meron tayong water sa gilid. So, you can just mix those two para makabuo ng darker color na gusto nyo. So, excuse me. Sorry. Umiyaw lang ang tubig eh. Ayan. Yung ginagamit namin is cold press ngayon. So, you can, pag sinabi mong hindi mo makikita yung texture. So, para any cold or any kind of press ay pwede mong gamitin sa copy painting. So, depende na lang yun sa gusto mong texture. Tama ba, Gibo? Ang hot press ay yung may texture.
Hindi yung wala. Yung cold press yung ma-texture.
Okay, yung cold press yung may texture and yung hot press yung walang texture. Ayan. Okay. Hello, Christina Poliero. Nakakatuwa ka naman. Ann Carlos, interior design for your coffee shop. Ayan. Thank you for watching. Ayan. So, next, ito na yung mga some of our basics. So, sa mga hahabol pa lang, we first made a flat wash and then, after niya matuyo, nilagyan naman siya ng another color which is darker. So, this is a dry on wet technique. So, pag sinabi mong dry on wet, mas define yung shape nung pinatong mong color. So, ito, nagpatong kami ng silhouette ng tree. So, this one is a gradient color. So, it's like a two-tone, but it's mixed well sa gitna. Then, this one is wet on wet technique. So, mas nakakita kayo ng iba't ibang water or coffee texture here. So, yan. Ginagamit ko to pang gawa dati ng galaxy painting sa watercolor. So, that's one of my favorite part nung nag-aaral pa lang ako mag-watercolor. So, feeling ko ang dami nang gumagawa na ngayon. And this one is studying the light source. So, I use a ball para ipakita kung saang shade dapat light and walang light. So, by the way, if you want a super light color ng copy, you can use the color of the paper as the white part. So, yung part na yun na hindi nyo paintingan, ikikip nyo lang siya. Yung iba, gumagamit sila ng masking fluid or masking tape para hindi nila matabunan yung white part na yun. Okay? Good. So, now we will proceed on painting things, the real thing na. So, pwede kayo makagawa ng ganito. It's a small painting of the tree. So, ginawa namin siya kagabi. Tapos, this one is a portrait. It's supposed to be a self-portrait. Pero yan, ginamitan lang natin. So, I think I painted this for like 20 minutes. So, ipapakita namin yung mga video na yon sa susunod na araw. Keep posted dun sa event page kasi magpo-post and sa page namin kasi magpo-post pa kami ng mga sample artworks ng mga tao sa Creative Street. So, if you also want to share your artwork, you can send it to us para i-share namin sa page. Okay? Yep. May tanong mo ba? DD Creates, hello. Thank you for watching. Ang cute. Yep. Okay. So, now, we will proceed on painting a real thing. So, meron ba kayong request kung ano ipapaint natin? Wala. Ikaw, Gibo, may i-request ka ba? Okay. Mag-paint na lang tayo ng Pakita mo yung paligid. Ayan, so, feeling ko, ipipaint natin yung mga ganito, mga leaves. Since uso yung mga plantito and plantita, we'll try to create a painting of leaves. Okay. Ayan. Kinilig ako sa 20 minutes. Kinilig din ako. 20 minutes. Ito. Binabasa ko yung comments yung nakakatawa kayo. Ayan, sorry ang daldal ko. Yan. Painting of a dog. Oh no. Okay. I need a reference for that. So, wait lang. Hanap tayo. Painting of a dog. Dog. Ano pala, if you're using a reference, don't forget to add credentials kapag ipopost nyo. Siyempre, respect na din yun. Pero, make sure na yung reference nyo ay royalty-free. Or if you don't have any reference, you can take a photo of anything that you like or you can post it for yourself para gawing reference instead of using somebody's photo. So, it's parang na siya unwritten rule ng mga artist. Hanap tayong dogo. Wala akong dogo. Iba na lang. Pwedeng cat. Wait lang. Hanap tayo. Ano yung mga comments nyo? Painting of an anime, Intramuros at night. Portrait po. So, madami. Siguro ipopost na lang namin yung mga painting na yon sa page sa mga susunod na araw. Pero for now, leaves muna ulit tayo since that's easier way to build. Ha? Ayun.
Okay.
Wait, tatali ko lang. Tali ko lang itong namin. Mike. Ayun, so kumusta naman yung painting nyo? Parang, pwede ba mag-comment photo here sa sa FB Live? Pwede nyo din i-send yung yung paintings nyo sa amin. Ayan, so, okay na ba? Audio, sorry, technical, difficulties lang. Ayan, okay na. Painting of an anime, Intramuros na. Ang daming request. Wait lang, i-screenshot ko to para i-paint namin and then ipopost namin sa page natin. So, hello kay master copy painter natin, si John Harold Peña. Siya yung isa sa pinakamagaling kong friend na nakita magaling mag-paint. As in. Ayan, so you can visit his page, page or account for more of his things. Next. Painting of an Hello pala si Jamba Juice for letting us have a workshop here. So we have naman na proper PPEs here. Tsaka alcohol. Don't forget social distancing. Ayan. Hello, Yoan! I miss you! Ayan. Okay. So now, we will create an outline for the painting that we want. So, I'm using a pencil kasi para may guide tayo dun sa pagkukulay natin and shape. So, kapag, isa sa technique ko, kapag nagpe-paint ako is, I'm not thinking of what it is. I am looking at the shape of the, kunyari, leaves. Hindi ko siya iniisip na, uy, damo to, dapat ganito itsura niya. Kasi usually ganito, di ba? Pag sinabi mong leaves, ganito yung matik na maiisip mo, di ba? Pero, are you really thinking kung ano yung shape niya in real life? So, you're copying the shape of the leaves. For example, this one. So, yung shape niya is pahaba. So, we will try to create a pahabang shape, irregular shape. And then this one. Kita nyo ba yung paint? Yan. This one. So, meron tayong ganun. So, tinitignan natin kung saan nanggagaling yung lines. So, we're not really thinking of an object, but we're thinking of kung ano yung shape na nakikita natin sa kanya. So, medyo paulit-ulit, pero it's super effective, especially when you want to do some realism painting. Yan. Okay. This is one for example. So, magpa-paint na tayo here ng real thing. For to. Ayun na lang. Diba uso to ngayon, yung mga lalaking halaman sa loob ng bahay? Ayan, Monstera. Ano Monstera? Mali. Ayan. Diba pala to? Dahon pala to ng ano, parang birds of paradise. So it's darker. And then the tree here. And then the sige. So yun, habang dinodrawing ko yung outline natin, pwedeng ipakita ni Steph yung mga sample ulit ng copy painting na meron tayo. So, back to you, Steph. Pakita ulit no mga sample. Take natin. Ayan. Responsive naman ni Steph. Nakakatuwa naman.
Ang galing ni Steph. Ano eh.
Ano naman siya?
Gusto mo makita, Jenny?
Eto.
Ayun.
Ay, sa live. Binigyan pa rin kami.
Feeling kang ang okay.
So yun, tapos na yung draft natin, an outline nung paint ng ipipaint natin. So it's plein air. Pag sinabi mong plein air, you're painting what's in front of you. So usually sa mga landscape siya ginagawa. So ito, ginawa natin. Hindi mo siya landscape talaga, pero sa view na nakita natin sa harap natin. So it's that one. Without Gibo. Okay. So, ito ulit si Gibo and Johnson is our cameraman na ngayon. Ako si Ate Jeannie, if you don't remember or hindi niya naabutan kanina. Ayun. Tingnan natin yung mga comments ulit la. Wala pong sound. Wala pong sound. May sound na po. Ayan. Good. Okay, let's start painting. So, I always start with painting my paper with the light colors. So, etong nakikita natin is, we have a light color of the leaves here. So, that one. So, wala mo na siyang texture. I usually paint it with a flat wash. So, yun yung technique natin kanina. And then, this one. So, if you are painting something na alam yung magiging dark, you have to be careful kung ano yung tatanggal. Lalagyan nyo ng white. So, yun sabi ko kanina, mag-leave kayo ng space there. And yung white. So, the other painting naman na lalagyan namin ng dark is, pinatungan ko na siya nung light color. So, mamaya, pag natuyo na siya, papatungan na namin siya ng color. So, nasa labas kami, kaya medyo mabilis matuyo yung painting namin. So, indoors, usually, it takes more time to be settled or matuyo. Color here. Lighter color of painting here. So, we will apply the technique na tinuro namin sa inyo kanina. So, magkakaroon tayo ng gradient over here. So, paano pag gradient ulit? We usually start with dark painting or a dark tone of our color. And then, imimix natin siya or ililift natin siya by using water pababa. Or pataas. So, depende siya sa, sa subject nyo. So, yan. Medyo nag-gradient siya ng konti sa akin. So, as you can see here. So, we have that.
Ano ba pagkakaiba ng pag-painting ng coffee compared sa watercolor talaga?
Okay. Yung watercolor, yung pag-paint ng coffee is like you're painting it using a monochromatic technique. So, pagka coffee, syempre, isa lang yung color natin. And we depend on the mixture with water. So, it's like painting with light and dark colors lang. Like with watercolor, you can choose different color. Pero syempre, pwede ka din gumamit ng watercolor na isang kulay lang. And then, mas medyo malagkit yung coffee natin kapag natuyo. So, you have to really dry it ng properly before you put it on a frame or bago nyo siya itabi. Kasi magdidikit siya sa ibang paper. And then, watercolor painting naman, hindi siya ganun ka-sticky. So, yan. Yan yung pagkakaiba nila. Okay, sabi ni Rodeline Rivera, may guidelines po ba kayo using pencil? So, if you're using a pencil for an outline or draft lang, and you're going to delete, you're going to erase it, kailangan yung paggamit nyo ng pencil is light lang. So, hindi siya hindi niya madadamage yung paper kapag binura nyo na siya. Pero if you want to keep that pencil outline sa paper, you can use the pencil naman ng gusto nyo. And sometimes, the tamang paghawak ng pencil talaga pag nagde-paint ay ganito. So, pag ganyan. And you're moving your hand with your elbow instead of your wrist para mas malaki yung guide. And kapag ito yung gamit nyo, mas stable. Kapag elbow yung gamit nyo, ay mas stable yung paglalines nyo. Like that. Unlike kapag gamit nyo itong gantong technique and wrist lang, parang hindi nyo siya medyo makakontrol. Although, sa small lines ay okay siya. Pero kapag long lines yung gusto nyo, gamitin nyo yung movement through your elbow. So, like that. And bakit ginagamit yung ganito? It's usually good for shading. So, pwede tayo magkaroon ng workshop for using the pencil sa mga susunod na araw if you want it. And pwede kayo naman mag-request ng workshop sa amin since medyo online is accessible to any one of us naman nowadays. So, yan. Pwede nyo siyang i-comment down below or just message us for the workshop that you want. So, we can teach you anything that about art. Art lang. Arts and crafts. So, Master Jansen pala ay magaling siya mag-craft. Si Gibbon naman, magaling siya sa mga theory about art. So, if you may question kayo, pwede kayo mag-message sa amin. Sasagutin namin kayo sa through messenger, via messenger. Yan. Yan. Okay, next. Please sketch workshop. Ooh. Okay, so, okay lang po ba gumamit ng normal bond paper for beginners? Sure. Normal bond paper, dun ako nag-start mag-watercolor. Pero, syempre, ano siya eh. Yung yung likod, okay. Pero sa bond paper kasi, pag ginamit mo siya, maglulukot-lukot talaga siya. Depende sa paggamit mo ng water. What I can recommend is yung likod ng folder, yung medyo magaspang doon, for watercolor. If you don't have any canson paper sa bahay nyo or na mabibilhan malapit sa inyo, you can use that. Or any Bristol board. Yun. Thank you so much. Watercolor workshop next, tsaka sketching. Okay. Okay, so we will continue then. Medyo tuyo na yung ibang part. If yes, pwede po, mas okay din if tape yung gilid para maiwasan yung pag-wave ng paper. Ayun, so nakikita nyo may tape tayo here para hindi na nag-wave or hindi nalulukot yung paper natin. So, yan. Naglalagay na ako ng details. Thank you kay Kat Ribalde for kaya nyo din to. Color pencil arts po. Okay, so ang dami na nating nakalinya. So, ayan, we will teach some basic muna ituturo namin sa mga susunod na months or mag-a-advance na siguro tayo. Kapag kaya nyo namin. Hindi pa naman kasi kami medyo master. Yan. Okay. Pwede po. I am using the dark color na here sa tables and chairs natin. Masarap pala mag-paint outside. Pero, be careful kayo. Pag lalabas kayo, dapat, properly secured yung place. At saka yung kayo, secured din dapat kayo and safe. Ito yung favorite part ko, yung pag-paint ng wet sa dry.
Meron daw bang iba ibang technique sa paggamit ng mga brush?
Sa paggamit ng brush, parang ganito. So, in the flat or gradient, we use the flat brush para mas madaling ikalat yung paper. So, like this. Ito yung ginamit ko kanina. And then, itong mga pointed brush naman, ito yung ginagamit ko para dito sa mga details na meron tayo. So, makikita nyo din, pwede namin i-post kung ano yung mga gamit ng mga brushes. So, yun. Thank you for the recommendation. Pupost namin yun. Okay. May essentials po ba or basics ang brush? Naglalagay na tayo ng details dun sa leaves. Leaf. Now, it looks like a bird of paradise. Medyo tuyo na. So, if may corrections pala kayo dito sa tinuturo namin, pwede nyo i-comment down so we can correct it for the viewers. Yeah.
May guidelines daw ba tayo sa using pencil?
Sagat na kanina.
Sabi ka.
Pero pwede namin i-post yung mga tanong nyo, pwede namin i-post dito sa Creative Street page para mas malaman nyo kung ano ba yung dapat. And pwede nyo balik-balikan. Dito tayo. Hindi. Ayun. So, ano pa mga questions nyo? Nakakatuwa para sumagot ng ganito. Pag nagawa ba kami ng YouTube page, magsusubscribe ba kayo? Actually, may YouTube page na kami. Creative Street PH siya. So, doon namin pinupost yung mga previous workshops namin. If you can see, kasi nag-workshop kami sa iba't ibang lugar, pero we usually stay in Luneta para doon sa mga kids na nandun. Kasi we want to keep record kung ano yung mga progress nila and kung ano yung mga nagagawa nila. One of our kids there then sa Laura Viconia, sila yung mas madalas din namin mga tinuturuan, usually every summer and Christmas break. Then, nakapunta na din kami sa Rizal, sa Batangas, sa Cavite. So, medyo madami-dami na din napuntahan yung Creative Street. But, we plan to do it sa buong Pilipinas kung kaya namin. Pero, that's a long-term plan. And we want to keep the group active for a long time din. Para maging inspiration din ng mga kids, lalo na ng mga less unfortunate kids. Kasi nakikita ko talaga na madaming mga kids na may potential sa artwork. Pero hindi lang sila nabibigyan ng pansin kasi they lack sa materials, they don't have enough pencil or any kahit crayon, hindi sila nabibigyan kasi nga they prioritize the food instead of the art. Essential sa buhay ng taong art. And also, it's one of the stress reliever na kayang-kaya i-afford ng mga tao. Yun. Ayan. So, questions pa ba kayo? Or medyo malapit na siya matapos? Pero I don't know if nakikita niyo siya. Nag-fade siya. Ito na. Building. What's yung shape niya? I'm using the darkest color na here. Here. Para dun sa stems. Yeah. So, I don't do much of a realism. So, parang ano lang ito. Ito yung mga paintings na sobra, ang tawag dun? Mga past lang. Ayun. So, paalala ulit, you can use you can use different kinds of paper. And you can also send us your samples para pwede namin i-feature sa page. Okay? So, if may questions kayo, just comment down below para masagot ni Kuya Gibo. Siya yung nag-answer ng questions niyo right now. So, yun. Thank you ulit sa Jamba Juice for letting us conduct a workshop here. So, be safe lang. So, ito na siya. Ayan, so, medyo matatapos yung ano natin, painting natin. So, you can start posting your questions, more questions. Ayan. Questions lang. Open na po yung open forum. Question and answer portion natin. So, if you have more questions, you can comment it down below para sagutin natin. Habang nag-paint ako, hintayin ko yung questions nyo. Hello ulit sa mga viewers natin. May iba't iba. Kay Kiana, Christine, Wilkinson, hello, and Johan Live. Ang ganda na po. Ang cute. Hello, Christina Poliero. Yes, some of my paintings are for sale. Tama ba yung grammar ko? Yeah, nagbebenta din yung iba dito for commission. So, if you have a commission, nagpapa-commission kayo, tama ba yung ko? And if you want a commission painting, you can contact us individually. So, I'm Jeannie Aala in Facebook. He is Gilbert Batenga and Jansen Talento. So, yun. And we also have our personal artworks na for sale. Pero, ipopost na lang namin if you want. Or you can contact us directly. Na lang. Tapos, hello, Olive Mabolok. Na maayos. Mukha na ba siyang painting? Sige. Hindi niya ka mo? Nakakatuwa naman. Pwede po din bang gawin to sa powdered milk pang highlight? We do not recommend powdered milk kasi yung ano niya, nilalanggam siya. So, baka makain din ng langgam pati yung paper nyo. So, mababakbak. Although meron siyang tint, mababakbak yung paper nyo kasi kakainin siya ng langgam. What I suggest is, lagyan yung mga white part ng paper nyo, ay iwasan nyo to paint. So, pwede nyo gamitin na masking tape or masking fluid like this. So, or yan, na hindi namin siya nilalagyan ng paper. Hindi namin siya nilalagyan ng tape para makita yung highlight. So, medyo delikado. Hindi man delikado, pero risky siya for your painting itself. Ito yung highlight. Like that. This one. Ito din. So, for the highlight, hindi namin pinaintingan yung ito. Thank you, Erwin! I hope na mag-paint ka din. Yan. Excited. Excited na ba mga anak ko para sa copy painting contest? Ala! Sino nilalagnat? Magpagaling po kayo, ha? Ayan. So, papatuyin lang namin to, tapos we will add more details. So, may questions pa po ba kayo? Ayan. May sound pa ba? Wait lang, contest. Yung contest na. We have a contest pala for the Laura Vicunian kids. Stop a post nung poster for the contest. So, papatuyin lang natin siya and then it's okay na maya-maya. Ay, ito nga. Contest. So, yun. Ayan. So, ito po yung, we have a contest for the Laura Vicunian kids, kasi sila yung sila yung beneficiary ng workshop na to. So, some of you may want to donate for the kids. So, they are the urban poor na hinahandle and kinikater ng Laura Vicunian. Pero, they are so talented kasi nakailang workshop na kami sa kanila and we have seen their paintings and artworks. Some of those were already exhibited sa mga park sa Luneta. If you can see our page, na mayroon mga post doon about our exhibit. So, here's the mechanics for the contest. This the Creative Street team continues to provide safe spaces for the children to express their creativity. And as we try to our way into the pandemic, we do our best to still reach out to these children and help them unleash their artistic talent using simple materials like coffee. This is why we're giving away food pack, rice, canned goods, pantry staples, and other art materials, certificates, and medals to the contest. To the winning entries of the copy painting contest. If you want to support the cause, let us know. Your help would mean so much to us. So this is the mechanics for the copy painting contest for Laura Vicunian Foundation only. The theme is the role of the youth and social media in promoting world peace. So, yun. Since September is also a month for the world peace, we dedicate this contest para sa world peace. And since it's also a copy month, the painting must also be made out of copy. Okay, here's the sorry, nawala yung mechanics. Ayan. And then, the deadline of submission of entries is on September 25, 2020. That's Friday. So, 12 p.m. Tanghali. Dapat may paso nyo na bago magtanghali. Announcement of winners is on September 27, 2020. The announcement will be posted on our Facebook page and we will now also notify the winners via private message. This contest is exclusive for children of Laura Vicuña Foundation, Inc. There is no registration fee, and the participants may use any paper for the artwork. Only one entry per participant should be submitted. Entries may be submitted to the following online channels: Creative Street Facebook page, email at creativestreetph@gmail.com, or private message to any Creative Street volunteer. The artwork must highlight the theme, the role of youth and social media in promoting the world peace. And the last mechanics is the judges will choose the top 5 winners who shall receive the following prizes. So, yung panel of judges natin is composed of Creative Street volunteers and other artists from our launch. So, the best 5 prizes are food pack, certificate, and level up medal. For the champion will be chosen from the best 5 art materials, food pack, certificate, and level up medal. So, meron extra art material for the winner. The creative street shall have the right to use all the entries submitted in this contest. So, the criteria for judging is number 1, originality, which is 25%, creativity is 25%, and relevance to the theme is 50%. So, yun. We will post the online mechanics on 12 p.m. today. So, abangan nyo na lang. And, yun, keep posted pa rin sa Creative Street page para i-post namin yung artworks nyo. So, again, if you want to be featured on our page, so send us your painting. And you can also send some recommendations for the next workshops and some comments or suggestions na dito sa workshop namin. So, it can be a suggestions or it can be any type of evaluation para alam namin kung saan kami mag-i-improve for the next online workshop. Yan. So, ito na yung tuyo. Medyo tuyo na siya. Ito talaga yung gusto kong gawin. Lagyan niyo po muna yung candle. Ipahid niyo sa gilid. don't forget pala na lagyan nyo yung firma yung mga painting nyo. Isisuggest namin na lagyan nyo din ng date yung mga painting nyo or any kind of drawing para alam nyo sa susunod na taon or kung kailan nyo to ginawa. And then you can compare your progress. Uy, ito na pala yung nagawa ko nung taon na to. Ano na kaya ang progress ko ngayon? So, another practice is you can redo your old artwork with your current style or any material that you have para makita din yung progress mo. So, yun. And another tip is practice lang kayo ng practice. So, if you don't have anything to draw, look at everywhere, then you can think of anything. Kunyari, abstract. You think of leaves, and then you think of alcohol. Paano nyo siya pagsasamahin sa isang painting? So, let your creativity and imagination run wild. Ayun. So, yun lang. Ito na yung finished product natin. Medyo tuyo pa yung mga dark side. Lalagyan ko pa siya ng detail later. And then, ipopost namin sa page ko ano na itsura niya. Ayun. So, yun. Send us your samples, please. I'll try to join sa contact. Yun. I'm a Muppet teacher. Hello kay Seska Roquero Bayona. I'm a Muppet teacher and we do this activity in arts. Thank you for ideas and information. Thank you din. Okay. So, lagyan niyo po muna ng yep. So, if you have other questions, you can send us via email or comment on some of our posts para makita namin siya agad. So, time check, it's already 11:07. Ayan, so we have to say goodbye. So, as part of Creative Street team, on behalf of all the volunteers and members, we want to thank you for joining our online workshop. So, this is our first online workshop. And thank you for joining. We're really overwhelmed sa pinakita niyo support sa amin and comments din. Ayan, thank you kay Jansen for being the cameraman and kay Kibos sa ating technical guy. And Steph for siya yung nagbo-broadcast ng everything here. So, nasa Laguna siya and kami nandito sa QC. Yan. So, thank you so much for everyone, lalo na sa mga sa Laura Viconian kids, Sister Geddy, and sa lahat na dumalo dito sa online workshop natin. Ayan. So, thank you so much again. See you on our next FB Live. Sana madami pa rin kayo natutunan. And, ayan, continue to do some artworks. Explore your creativity and imagination and don't stop on doing art. Bye-bye! Mayroon ba tayong hand sign? Joke lang. Hand sign, ganun.
Kumusta natin yung video?
Ganyan lang.
Tapos, kumusta natin?